It gives me great pleasure to ask my colleague, previous colleague in Kerry County Council, where we work together for the people of Kerry, hand in hand. I'm glad to get the opportunity to ask you for the first time, Minister, in relation to the hiring of teachers, and where they may be working in different schools. They may be asked to work in different schools, and indeed other workers. Surely the one guard of vetting should do and give them a ticket. So, I mean, if there's going to be the case that they have to be, as per the regulations as they stand today, if they're going to have to be vetted 2 or 3 times, if they're working in 2 or 3 different schools, surely it makes sense just to vet them once, give them a ticket or a card like any operator, and that should be sufficient to allow them to go into 2 or 3 or 4 different schools if the case arises. Maybe you'd look at that, Minister, because I think it would save a lot of time. It takes over maybe 2 to 3 weeks to vet somebody, and if they'll have to be vetted a number of times, it's going to clog up the system and it's going to take unnecessary time, extra time. Thank you very much.
Thank you to both deputies. The induction of the new teachers, as you would be aware, Deputy, absolutely all the training facility is for the whole school community, for teachers who are already working in the environment of the school, but equally so the new teachers that will come on stream. And I would be very conscious that under normal circumstances, new teachers coming on stream in a school must be particularly nurtured, and you would be aware that there is always a designated teacher for that. Equally so, there is a lead response worker in terms of COVID-19 as well being appointed to each of the schools, and that will also be a further support, not just to the entire school body, but in particular for any particular issues or key issues that might be identified for the new teachers coming on stream. So, schools do work as a team and in a collaborative manner, and I have every confidence that that's how it will work going forward. Just in relation to the vetting, I am aware that there may be issues in terms of turnaround of vetting, but could I say to you that many of the teachers who are already in the system are already vetted, Deputy, and should there be a requirement for new vetting, that we have a very quick turnaround. We have discussed with the Vetting Bureau that there will be an extremely quick turnaround for that, but most who are already in the education sector are already vetted.